Yo, how's it going? Hey Theon, hey Mizu, hey Queenie. Any lurks out there? Good to have you with us. We are going to be playing PinOut. I'm trying to get the game on the screen, and it's literally just worked. So I shall put it on there. How's it going? How's it going? Yo. Yeah, we're going to be doing some runs. Not really much else to say. Yo, you got the blood moon. Finally. Okay, so if you missed it yesterday, if you weren't on Queenie's stream yesterday, yeah, Queenie was trying for a very long time to get a blood moon. Okay, yeah, that makes complete sense to save the game. Yeah, definitely do that. Yeah, that makes sense. Why is live split not... There we go, now it's moving. Okay, it just wasn't moving. Now it has. Yeah, so that music was from Sonic. If you want the full list of music from that, or if you actually want the playlist, I can send the playlist too. I do use two different playlists sometimes though. One has Sonic and one has a bunch of stuff. But yeah, the music I played there was Boss Battle 2 from Sonic Colors Ultimate, Boss Battle 3 from Sonic Colors Ultimate, and Comfort Zone Sonic Mania. I use a lot of Sonic before streams because it's cool. And I really need to start speedrunning it, but I've still not completed a single one of the Sonic games in the Sonic 8, so yeah, I can't do that yet. Right, anyway. I had to use my microphone to have Link run between a shrine and a wall. Yeah, that last night, that stream, that was like, what, almost 4 hours or longer than 4 hours? Still couldn't, like, finish that shrine. I mean, even if you didn't, in fairness, even if you did it at the time, like, when you found it originally, you'd have been waiting just as long as now to do it, really. So, yeah, it doesn't really make much of a difference. You still got to do it, unless you actually get there when there's a blood moon, which is what the speedrun does, I guess. But, yeah, it just sucks. It's just really bad game design, honestly. Like, who decided that was a good thing, genuinely? Okay. Anyway, rant over about Zelda. If you love Zelda, this is the perfect stream for you right now, because I'm the only person on Twitch not streaming Zelda. So if you don't want spoilers, you can just vibe with us and get PinOut world records. Also, I'm actually not doing any percent right now. I'm doing any percent Race to Overtime 2. That's Race to Overtime 3. I need... yeah, honestly, I don't know why I've never thought of that before. Like, actually, it makes perfect sense. If you're a fan of Zelda, you should come here, so you don't get spoils. There you go. Someone clip it and send it everywhere. Come and watch me play PinOut. Alright, anyway. Yeah, when Splatoon 3 came out. Alright, no, I was playing Splatoon. I'm still coughing. It's been 2 weeks. Yeah. When Splatoon 3 came out, I was streaming Splatoon, to be fair. So, yeah, that was me. Okay. I really want sub 20 in this, however, I'm going to be doing some practice runs for UKSM. Exclamation mark marathons, and the obligatory shout out to UKSM Live. Because they are currently live. Their event is going on right now. It started yesterday. Sorry, no, earlier today, rather. And yeah, I'm going to be there on Monday. I'm going to be doing 2 of the 4 runs on Monday. By the way, if you're interested in an event that doesn't go on the traditional route in terms of weekend marathons, obviously this one is a 4-day marathon, so it can have that leeway, but it's not a 24/7 marathon. So there are lots of long runs. There immediately after me, with 3D World on Monday, is a Zelda 100% speedrun, which is just under 5 hours. So you just don't get that sort of stuff in events like that. And also there's loads of runs that are quite long. Like normally I get into events with 3D World and then I see that like, it's like the longest run of the marathon. But this one's like loads of long ones, which is great to see. Obviously it means less runs, but those runs don't really get shown off in many places. So great to see that. Lots of stuff on the schedule. Mario, whatever you're after. Obviously we've got Mario. We've also got PinOut, and I need to practice it. This is the first time it's got into a marathon. It's got into GDQ hotfix before, but that's technically not a speedrun marathon. It's a very nice showcase, and I'm very happy I've been able to be on there, as I mentioned the other day. But this is technically the first marathon that it's been in, so I do want to give it a good showcase. There's a 35-minute estimate, so really all I need to do here is not fail, and don't get soft locked. So don't do anything completely silly, and yeah, we should be fine. Middy's immune system. The drama emote is so funny. Okay, we're gonna get going. I'll do 1 or 2 runs of this, and then we are going to maybe do some any percent, because I do want to do a couple of runs of that. Anyway, yeah, delay's about right. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So this is PinOut. I'm going to try my best to do as much of a no reset as possible to make it accurate. So this is Race to Overtime 2. Now, what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to be... Okay, we're going to do a single no reset, unless it's going to go really badly at the beginning. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to complete 2 laps of the game. So there is one official category of this game, and it's Race to Overtime. So you pretty much just want to get straight to the end. There's not really any other catch to it. There's enough time dots on the optimal paths to just zoom straight through. However, here we need to be going out of our way collecting a few ramps with lots of time dots on. And the reason for that is because we are going to need enough time to get us through an extra lap without being able to get any extra time in that second lap. So basically, the first lap of this game, you're able to accumulate time by running into time dots, playing mini games, and using power-ups to stop time or increase your time gain. But here, not particularly what I was going for, but you do get 5 time dots if you fail that, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah. So here, this is a mini game. Every point gives me 1 extra second. There's a little bit of RNG involved. Hopefully we get some bad RNG out of the way at the beginning, because that makes me think that there's going to be good RNG at the end, hopefully. I'm aiming for a score of about 60 plus on a good run, but even if we get next to nothing here, we can still complete the run. There's not really any worry of failing. 66, not bad. Yeah, so we're off to a decent start. Yo, Astra, how's it going? Midi PinOut tutorial. Yeah, I do a lot of commentated runs. Oh, great. Nice delay. Air server's so functional. Yeah, so I'm on a speedrun marathon on Monday, so I need to practice my commentary, because I don't normally commentate this run. Or not as much, because it's just so hard to commentate and play at the same time. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. So yeah, here we can get through that ramp in one go. Luckily saving it there. Normally if you miss there, you are just going to go straight down. Now here, this is not the intended way of getting this power up, but we will get it. Your cough will only get away when you get sub 21. Yeah. I want sub 20, honestly. Sub 20 is realistic in this category. I've got stream bestie. Oh, no worries. If you're heading out, then yeah, have a good one. If you're streaming, then I'll probably come and raid you. So yeah. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I was surprised to see you come in, but yeah, go ahead and finish your last shrine. I'll join you for the words on stream. Yeah, so this is the next area. This one's quite long, lots of different ramps. There's a lot of ramps that are longer, so taking the longer ramps is normally optimal in any percent, so you can skip more of the level. However, here we do want to be taking these slightly slower ones to get these extra time dots. Now, a lot of this is a bit on the fly. If you don't hit the exact thing you're going for, then you're going to just try and figure out where the best way of getting to the ramps with time dots is. And if it's not viable, then what other way do we want to approach it, really? So here we're going to get slow motion. Now, a power-up orb, so far we've only seen power-up orbs where there are 2 fixed power-ups. However, you can get some, skipping through apparently, that's fine. You can get some with different power-ups or random on. And what random does is there are 6 power-ups in this game. Random will pull one from the other 5 that were not the other power-up in the list. So there we could have taken Motion Link or Random. So Motion Link only stops time when the ball is not moving, but we're speedrunning, so we're not going to be catching the ball very often. So there's no real reason for us to use that. Okay, this is so unlucky. Can you get through? Please. There we go. So this is another mini-game. It's the same mini-game, Laser Racer. We are going to see different mini-games in this run. Hopefully all 4, just to show them all off. But again, it's literally the exact same game, but just a reskin. We want to get about 60 or more. Optimally, you can get like 100. And on earlier versions, the game caps its speed very quickly. So, yeah, you can get upwards of like 200 on early versions. 71, not bad. Yo, Seagull, how's it going? Oh, that is a miss. That's bad, actually. That was bad performance. Okay, it's fine. We've ended up on the other side. 5 time knots. Not too bad. So, yeah, the in-game timer obviously can't be used for speedrun timing because it's a timer before game over rather than a stopwatch. Here, it's fixed on time freeze, and we would rather have time freeze than slow motion. Time freeze will actually freeze time for 10 flips, so there's a lot of fixed usage you can get from it. And as long as I don't miss any more shots here, we can do an optimal way. I'm going to just miss that one there. As long as I hit this, it is worth doing that. When it's race to overtime 4. You're chatting so hard. No one's ever going to do race to overtime 4. I refuse to believe that. Until someone can get like 1,500 seconds. No, even more than that. Oh, come on. Okay, we do have one more flip, so that's fine. So basically, with the time freeze, what we're able to do is we're able to fall back in the checkpoints where there are 2 ramps. And the reason for that is every checkpoint ramp has a 25-second time bonus. We want to grab the other 25 seconds. So here what I'm trying to do is, there we go. If I just go that way, and unfortunately we're going to fall back down, so we're not going to save too much time from this. We are obviously going to lose time RTA. However, for the in-game time, this is more than worth doing just to grab the other time dots, just to make it a much safer run. The estimate accommodates any sort of fails, or even if we don't go back for those time dots. Optimally, if you do that straight away, and then just you fall on the flipper and then you instantly hit the ball back into the ramp to get the time dots, you would have an extra like 10 or so seconds on some of these ramps. Unfortunately, that one takes a very long time to fall back because of all the obstacles in the way. So the good thing is we do have that time freeze to allow us to lose less time. Yeah, no spoilers of Tears of the Kingdom. You will get timed out for a very long time. Don't do that. Okay, this is the worst run I've ever played, but we're still going. We can still finish under estimate. The estimate's very generous. We're not on a PB run at all, so which is kind of a good thing. It means I can focus on my commentary. Here we're going to be playing the next minigame. This is Space Rocks. Now, Space Rocks, rocks can only go from the left side or the right side. So we kind of want to spray the bullets so that they're going to cover a wide range and then change to the other side just to preempt where some rocks are going to go. So we did get a couple of them there. But it is kind of hard to manage your bullets on this one. Some rocks can come at you pretty fast. We are going to get those 2 there. Very nice. Yeah, if you don't preempt the rocks on this, then you're probably not going to live for very long. 34. Whatever Niv spoils Tears of the Kingdom, then I will time out a Niv. It would take a lot for a Niv to spoil Tears of the Kingdom. Like, there would have to be lots of different spoiler messages in lots of different chats, and a Niv is mainly from a Super Metroid speedrunning community, so I doubt that's going to happen. If it does, I'm doing like removing the message, but it's not going to happen. The chance of that happening in the spoiler period, the acceptable spoiler period, is very unlikely. Alright, so we are going to go back here for the power-up. We're going to get time freeze. This one isn't as good to go back for because it takes a while to get to. That's the sort of one where I would consider cutting that out of a PB attempt. This is kind of why a marathon run can't really PB. It would be very difficult for a marathon run to PB because I'm playing so safe. Because if I fail, then the run is over and then I can't recover it. I've got to restart. So yeah, we have to go for as many time dots as possible. Anyway, here, this is Commuter World. This is kind of a precursor to one of their other games, the devs, Does Not Commute, which basically is a game where you go around driving a car, navigating it with just left and right. And, okay, unfortunately getting the wrong ramp there, but that's fine. Yeah. So the way that mini game works is the other cars you see are basically ghosts of your previous runs that you've just done. But there is a limit of about 8 laps, I believe. If you hit that limit, you actually don't get all your time bonuses. We're probably falling back here. This is so bad. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Whatever. So, yeah, if you complete the whole of Does Not, Commuter World there, sorry, then what happens, basically, is you don't get your, 5 bonuses. So there is a limit to how much you can score on that, and it is not the limit you would think. It is, yeah, it's not great. You can't get much score from it. You can only get about 30 or 40, ultimately. And even then, it takes so much time RTA that, again, it is another one where you would consider cutting it out. Not just that, but in case you needed another reason not to play it, it actually gets rid of your time freeze. So, time freeze operates on the flips being used. However, in Commuter World, it still registers the flips being used. I'm very surprised I actually lived that. So, this is Ascender. Very RNG heavy game. So every dot we collect is an extra second of time. You can go for a very long time without getting a single rocket coming at you. There we're getting 26. That's actually decent. That's probably better than my average. So here what we're using is a power-up called Push. So Push is... Oh my goodness. That's bad. That's really bad. It's fine. We'll go back. So Push is only guaranteed in Granular Rainstorm. Push is very controversial power-up, I would say. So, the way Push works is, rather than using the flippers to navigate the ball, we can get it from random power-ups though, but of course it is a 20% chance. Instead of using the flippers, you actually just tap left and right and it launches the ball at a very high speed. That means if you mash tapping left and right, you will just go very far. And actually we're going to get Push again here, which was not intended, but we are getting it. I'm actually going to pause here because I have not turned on my charger. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, we're sorted. Maybe that was why there was lag going on. But yeah, no worries. Yeah, Push doesn't actually do a great deal in this area. Push is very well suited to the only area where it is actually given. Here we're actually going to go the left side. Kind of a good thing we got Push there because it did make it easier to come to a dead stop. Yeah, we need to go left side to get Laser Racer. Normally the cycles are all a bad positioning, so we have to sit there and wait. And if you're on the left side, you actually have to get over to the right side and then sit there and wait. Bad RNG, 41, it's fine. Yeah, so Push in Granular Rainstorm, it means you can do what is called Granular Rainstorm Cannon Skip. So you can go in between the 2 flippers at the end of the area, and you can finish that way. I still need all the time dots, because this is really bad. Like, I've had no bones thrown to me by the game. No time doublers. Nothing. And I've not been playing well. So, this is just very bad. We should still be able to finish, unless I'm terrible at the end. Because I'm going to have, like, 10 minutes of IGT. If I can't finish that, that's a certified skill issue. So you can get push in other areas, but as I say, Granular Rainstorm's a very open area. So to get it there, you can skip quite a lot. And in fact, you can skip having to do the cannon section and the bumpers if you just go through the flippers at the end. So these two flippers here, if you go through them, but just for that area instead. Oh, come on! It's just getting stuck. What is happening? There we go. So this is a guaranteed time doubler, so we are going to get some decent time bonus for this. So yeah, there's a lot going on with push, but the other good area you can get it in mainly is 0.100, which is the orange area. They're named by the OST. Oh my goodness, that doesn't even make it. Yeah, the names of the tracks in the OST is where the names of the areas come from. But in-game, they're just known... Oh my god! They're just known by... Seriously. Thank you. They're just known by the numbers, pretty much. This is just Space Rocks again. And I did get in here with Time Doubler, that is worth noting. That is dreadful. Okay, I am surprised I'm alive. What is going on? This is the worst run I've ever done. Yeah. So... Oh my god, nothing's hitting. Somehow still alive. So, Time Doubler will not double the time from minigames, sadly. But Time Doubler is a very, very long-lasting power-up compared to stuff like Push. Push does pause every time you're aiming with the cursor, though. Yeah, there was no chance there. Is that the same score as last time? Yeah, so you might notice here as well, we are getting red balls appearing. Now, red balls... Okay, you need to be on the right side here, and I went on left side, so this is just really bad. And it's my fault. Yeah. So, red balls, essentially, they just interfere. They get in your way. You can interact with them. In fact, when we were in the minigame, I could hear the red ball getting hit by the flipper. Which is quite funny. And that can last. If you keep getting hits on the red balls, they will keep on just climbing with you. There's no limit to how high they can go. And here's a very brutal checkpoint section. So here is where the checkpoint is. If you fall off, like I have now, you have to go all the way to the beginning. So this is a very brutal area for beginners, this section. Possibly one of the hardest in the game. The fact that it's in Area 7 does not help. The only good thing about playing so badly is we actually get to hear all the music. We do not normally get to hear any of this. Oh my god! I'm going to be on 10 minutes entering Race to Overtime 2. There's a chance I don't complete this run. This is the worst... I cannot understate this. This is absolutely the worst run I've ever done. Like, not all my fault, but a lot of it's my fault. We're going to fall back here for the other 25 time dots. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that we skipped some of those splits. I can't see how much red we're in. Right, anyway, Analog Apotheosis. So this is the final area. Now, when we get to lap 2, we are going to be playing the exact same game again. However, there are no power-ups. So here, by the way, this is literally the only time this features in the game. That you do not see these gates ever again. Okay, can you get through? Can you go somewhere? Thank you. Yeah, so you don't see those gates ever again until you get to there in lap 2, which is quite funny. So what will be nice here is there are 2 power-ups. We could... Okay, that's the worst one, because we now have to skip those time dots there on the cannon path. There is another power-up, which I really hope we don't get time doubler from now. But yeah, if I grab this power-up, hope I don't get warped from now. Okay, you know what, it might not be worth grabbing now. So, yeah, the in-game time does pause when we're on the power-up, so it doesn't matter too much. We get push. So push would be quite nice if it was a any percent run. But again, not massive, because so much of it is a very It's an area that has lots of gaps in the floor and stuff, so you can't really skip too much with the push. We are skipping that final ascender, but again, doesn't really matter too much. It's quite slow anyway. We're going to split on this final one, and then we are entering the next lap. So this is pretty much us finished with the in-game time. So we now have 9.5 minutes, just over, to complete an entire extra lap. This is going to be pretty hard. I'm going to be honest. My PB has a 9:32, which is probably one of the better lap 2s I've ever had. Lap 2 is where the pressure kicks in, because you know exactly what pace you're on. You just have to do an any % lap, but without pushing Granular Rainstorm. So it's very hard to stay focused here. That is a teal split. Very nice, though. We have had 2 teals in this run. Granular Rainstorm was a teal. Not sure what happened there. Might have taken a different route. The way this run's gone, I probably did something drastically different to normal. So here we're taking the long ramp. That would be pretty bad in any % run, but here we're not going to be resetting for a 1 or 2 second time loss. We're just going to go around the funny ramp. Yeah, so here you actually can't go on the left ramp there. From the left side, it's very hard to do. I've never pulled it off. So every flipper in this game has pretty much set conditions for when you hit it, where the ball's going to go. Obviously, that's the case in most pinball games. However, pinball games are very known for having very precise stuff you need to hit. Whereas in this game, there's only a few interactions with each flipper, so the timings are quite generous. At the same time, there are some flippers where, or there are some times where you'll get something that you're not expecting, or because it's so consistent, it means there's a higher standard of accuracy need for a very high level run. Now, I don't think I've mentioned it already actually, but this is not an official category. Race to Overtime is an official category, which is basically just one map or any %. And then other than that, there's just score %, which is a score run. You can see the score at the bottom of the screen. Every area is 1,000 points. However, there's also a stage 1 IL, and then that's literally it. So, yeah, in total, any %, just any % has about just over 10 players. I think there's 11 players of any %. So, yeah, we need more players of PinOut. Come and join us. Great game. Lots of interesting recent progression in any %. Obviously, Race to Overtime 2 is not currently a category. However, there is another one. Race to Overtime 3. There is one person who has recorded proof, as far as I'm aware, and that is not me, who has done Race to Overtime 3, which is essentially 3 laps, or 24,000 score. And they had 30 seconds left over. It is very hard. They had 1,000 seconds total. And considering I went for everything in this run, and I only had just under 600, that just demonstrates just how bad this was. Because I literally went for everything here, and I fell short over 400 seconds. So, that's the way it goes. But you do also need a little bit of luck if you're going to go for Race to Overtime 3. For example, one of the power-ups in Telegraphic Distortion, you need the 20% chance of getting Time Doubler from that random power-up. This could be a very nice lucky bounce there, actually. Nice collision on that obstacle. Yeah, so if you get Time Doubler from that, you're able to get the classic trick of going back for the time dots. But the time dots are doubled. So not only do you get the time dots for the 25, the other ramp, you might have noticed earlier on in this run, has 35. Because there's an extension to the ramp of 10 dots. So you essentially get 60 time dots. Plus, if you have Time Doubler, you're getting an entire extra minute. It's a... Okay, that's just an unlucky bounce. I do not understand why this is all happening in the same run. Maybe all the bad luck's going out the way now, so I can world record next run. I don't know. Just a hint. Hunch. But yeah, here, this is essentially a glimpse of what some of the original any percent runs look like. When you go back and look at some of the runs that are the first ones performed in this game, for some reason... Okay, get out of the bumpers! Thank you. That's why granular rainstorm cannon skip is so important, because you don't rely on bumpers. Yeah, so the earlier runs of this game, like the first few world records, actually did not use push. If they ran into the power-up, which is pretty likely... Oh my god. Yeah, it's pretty likely you run into the power-up if you are playing Granular Rainstorm fairly normally. There are ways of getting around it, but it's just easier to run into the power-up. So, to get the power-up, you either get push or random. But every time someone got a power-up for ages, people just get random. Not realizing how good push was, I guess, or not being good enough with it. But even if you're not amazing with push, or even if you don't do the big skips like Granular Rainstorm Cannon Skip, it's still well worth using, because it saves you using the flippers, especially in an area as big as Granular Rainstorm. Like, if you miss a single ramp, you just fall so far. Oh, or a single flipper, rather. So here, we kind of did a little bit of it earlier, but we're taking all 4 of the big ramps in this area. I did manage to do pretty much all of them there, so that was quite nice. We do have, I believe, 2 areas left for 200 seconds, so this isn't as terrible as I thought. The skill section of the run has been better. The rest I'll put down to bad luck. Although, I mean, I was playing pretty bad there too. We'll ignore that, we'll ignore that. So we're going to do another run in a minute. I do want to try and PB. I might even try risking it in that run, because if this can finish, any run can finish. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how this is finishing. But as long as I don't have a massive skill issue at the triple flipper section in a minute, then we shouldn't be too bad. Also, bad collision there, sadly, on that ramp to go the wrong way. Actually going the right way with this one for once. Okay, let's not fail this. No. Good. Alright, nice. We got 2 minutes for a single area that is normally about 70 seconds. Got quite a bit of leeway. This has been a pretty tense run though, even though it is going to finish. This has still been pretty tense. So here, if you want to just take a safe path, you can just go up every time. And here we're going to wait, because the flippers are on a bad cycle, or gates are on a bad cycle. The gates are always on the same cycle, according to when you see them, but you see them quite early there, so you often get there at different times every instance of when you get there. Here we're actually going to go for the shorter path. Quite nice to hit that there. Pretty difficult to hit that from right side as well. Oh no, okay, we're getting stuck. And we're stuck again. Okay, please. Thank you. Yeah, you can get stuck there for a very long time, because you need one gate to be open and one gate to be closed to go through there. Yo, and Niv's, like, stuck on super slots right now. There are no super slots. They're normal slots. And that's time. 27:39. Dreadful run. Still 7 minutes under estimate. Honestly, after that, I think I need to put my estimate at 30 from now on. The fact that sub 30s is absurd. Like, I'm never having a worse run than that. I think I've proved to myself I need to put this at 30 from now on. Worst say, okay, somehow. Okay, my sum of worst is even. Oh well, it's 37. Well, now it is because I had so many worsts. But yeah, hey, it's still a finished run. It's still way under estimate. It does not matter. That is what I said I would do, and that is what I've done. Thank you for the GG's, Theon. Yeah, Theon's still lost. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do another run. And this time we're going to play normally. We're going to try our best to get a PB. No proper marathon commentary this time. I'm happy enough with my commentary. It's very on the fly with this game. So it's quite hard, but I'm happy enough with it. If I practice it too hard with this game, I'm worried that I'm just going to worry too much. Because if I do another run now, I'm going to do completely different commentary to the run that I just did. Which is kind of how most of my runs go, but at the same time, I do have some things I like to mention at certain points in some runs. This game, I just mention stuff when I mention it. So yeah, I need to not practice it as much, and I need to just do some runs. So yeah, we're going to do that. How much delay we got? We got so much delay. Right, let's stop mirroring and start mirroring again. Why are my desktop sounds on again? I turn them off. System sounds. Mute. Okay, right, let's do some more runs. We're going for sub 20. Obviously, this isn't an actual category, so who really cares? But I would like it. Sub 20, here we go. Oh my god, that's dreadful. Why is there so much delay already? I've literally just reset it. Right, there we go. Try again. So here I'm not going to go for all the time dots. I'm going to go for the quick ones and sort of wing it. And then I'm going to aim for about 540 seconds on the timer at the end. No more than about 600 seconds. Yeah, we kind of have to go for these ones at the beginning. They're too much to miss, honestly. Okay, no, I'm not taking that. I'll take a couple of mistakes, but I'm not taking that. That would be very slow. Fine. So yeah, clearly, as you can see already, 6 seconds behind. Okay, I'm resetting to that out of spite. But yeah, this is not nearly as tight as any percent, because a 6-second source would be instant reset. Like, very, very low chance of PBing. Race to Overtime 2, I've not had to optimize this to a level beyond my understanding. So, therefore, I am not having to grind it as much as any percent. Which is kind of a good thing. I like having something like that in this game. Okay, why did my chat just break? Are we back? It just says, welcome to the chat room. My bot looks like it's okay as well. Alright. We need, like, tons on Laser Racer, though. That's the main thing. We need, like, 70 plus. Really. Again, not as tight as Race to Overtime 3, but it is very important to do well here. I won't take anything less than 50. Really? It's not great. I would like to get to a point where I can just cut out one of the laser racers, but at the same time, they do too much. I think I'm going to do this run to go for everything, all 3 laser racers, but, oh my god, how? What collision is that? All 3 laser racers and, like, nothing else. That's what I want to do. Huh? Why? My game's broken. I'm reloading the game. I'm reloading the game. I refuse to believe this is not broken. There's been so many weird collisions. Right, let's go again. There's like 3 in 1. How does that just go straight? What? Straight down? Oh, here we go. Now we're at reset. Reset point. If I can't get anything going here, I'm just going to do some any percent, because I don't really care about this. It would just be nice to get a decent run going for at least 2 minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, somehow we're avoiding that ramp every time, which is a good thing. But everything else is going to, like, yeah, terribly. Alright, that's +6. Even more than that this time. So yeah, I should probably talk about other stuff that's going on. So, Preventathon is another marathon I've submitted to. Please. I've just done it. I've just done Laser Racer Skip in Emerald Electric. I've just done it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Clip it. Oh my god. He has done it. He has done the unthinkable. Do any percent right now. Okay, right. I'm not going to be able to replicate it because that's not the normal setup. But, what? Okay. I clipped it. I clipped it. I'll get you a clip. I'll get you a clip. Don't worry. I got a clip button. I do not believe it. Okay, this is the classic stream where I can literally not achieve a single thing on my own, but the game just does one cool thing. I saw it happening and I just knew it was gonna happen. Okay, right. We're here. We're seeing this. We're seeing this. Okay, Theon's clipped it. Theon's clipped minigame skip. Right, we're replaying this on stream. No, as far as I'm aware, no one's ever done this before. This is going on my YouTube Shorts. Should probably talk about other stuff that's going on. So, alright, I need another window capture. Preventathon is another marathon I've submitted to. I'll talk about Preventathon in a minute, by the way, because I've got into Preventathon, basically, with 3D World any percent, and I got in as a backup where there's like 7 or 8 backup runs, and I've got 2 of them as PinOut Race to Overtime 2 and Mario Kart DS All Missions. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty nice. Okay, let me fix this cropping. As far as I'm aware, no one's ever done this. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly sure no one's ever done it. Okay, here we go, here we go. from the top. Probably talk about other stuff that's going on. So, Preventathon is another marathon I've submitted to. Please. I've just done it. I've just done Laser Racer Skip in Emerald Electric.
Actual
I've just
pog.
done it. Oh
Actual
my god.
Pog.
Oh my
you know
god.
the the ident here
Oh my
that
god.
has me pogging when I get 2 seconds left on laser hockey to get platinum. That's a bigger pog than that. Never thought I'd see the day.
Is another marathon I've submitted to. Please.
Oh, that's unreal. Alright.
I've just done it.
That's quite
I've
incredible.
Just done Laser Racer Skip in Emerald
If
Electric.
I can replicate that, that saves a lot of time. So, obviously you have to have a really slow, entry into that area on that ramp, which means it's very, very slow. However, you skip having to die on the minigame, so it probably saves a few seconds. If it was consistent, it would be nice. It would save like between 3 and 5, I think. Like eyeballing it, it would save like between 3 and 5, which isn't. It's not a lot, but it's worth it. Like the way any percent is right now, a consistent time save of that much would be very good. Now you need to make the any percent WRP. God damn it, Dion! I got no time. I'm working on it, alright? I got deal or no deal video to work on. Yeah, I'll do it. I have it all ready. It's just people keep beating the world records and I have to keep adding them in. As in, that's happened literally once. But still, making me work harder. Because I'm taking so long. Hey, I got no excuse. I've got to do something productive this weekend. Sunday and Monday. Well, Saturday actually as well. Because I'm not streaming. I'm out in the evening, but I'm not doing anything in the afternoon. Okay. So, let me actually watch it again. I've just done it. Please. So, Preventathon, the stuff that's going on. Okay, so I did it from left side. Preventathon. No, I didn't. I did it from right side. Oh no, I did it from left side. Please. Wait, no, that's the most whack setup ever. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to replicate that. I've just done it. I've just going on. That's just not worth it. That's just like when a TAS falls around on an auto scroller in Mario Bros. Because it can. We knew this was possible. We knew it. It was just a matter of time. Like there were, you know, it would have been insane if that wasn't possible. Well, we knew it was possible. Alright, I'm going in Twitch clips, by the way. I'm posting this in Twitch clips. Okay, it is done. It is there. Feast your eyes upon the inconsistent 3 or 5 second time save. Right, back to runs. Back to totally normal speed runs. You know what, should we just do any percent? This ain't going well. This ain't my day for race to overtime too. It just ain't my day. And now we're distracted on any percent, so we're doing any percent. Right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Who's ready for some RNG? Get that any percent world record. I know, we got 3 seconds of inconsistent time save up our sleeve now. I gotta do it. First time I've ever hit it in hours of playing this game. Ever. Glad it was recorded. So glad it was recorded. Oh my goodness. If I hit that and I didn't record it, I'd be so sad. Alright, we're gonna do this for like half an hour. This is a very short stream. I'm not doing this for very long. the race to overtime 2 no reset really did take its toll. Okay, Brian. Let's get one run to 0.100. Let's get a single push today. We've had push from randoms twice when we didn't need them. We're now going to get it when we do need it. There's never been a better time to run race to overtime than now. Okay, not great, but we didn't miss the gate, so... I'm clearly not going for that right now. I need to work out what's going on with it, because the way you get onto the ramp from the right side is an instant straight up there, and you go far too fast to skip it with that. So right now, we only know it's possible. We don't know if it can save time. If someone got a world record with that, though, that would be pretty insane. Okay, this is a very unconventional route now. But we are rolling with it. Because why not? I have no choice now. Okay, it actually wasn't that bad after that. That's like one major mistake. That's it. Time freeze. Back to normal. Normal RNG grinding. Roll that D5. Okay, that probably didn't look very slow, but basically every ramp went slightly slow. So it actually kind of visibly lost time for once, rather than just arbitrarily. Are you for real? Are you actually serious? Alright, so this consistent interaction, you're going to go the correct way, and you're going to get to the next flipper, where we're going to go through the gate. Okay, yeah, sure. Right, I've done the hit. Where are you going to go? Stop dead. Completely stop dead. Pin out. I love pin out. Yeah, the D100,000 for the skip, basically. Well, the skip shouldn't be that hard. It's just getting the skip there and then also getting it... Like, to get this optimally, really, I have to do it 3 times. Like, I have to get on the ramp, obviously, and then I have to hit the bumper, right? That's pretty consistent. I hit that, like, 9 out of 10 times. Then, you got to do the rest of the area, right? You finish 0.100, you go into something beneath, and you do it again on the first ramp, which is hard, because you then got to get on the ramp, which is not immediately in front of you. You then do it there, right? Considering you don't actually know exactly where you're going to be at which time, because... the ramp isn't right in front of you like it is in 0.100. And then after you've done that one correctly, which is lower than 90% accuracy for me, I would say, you then gotta pause when you get to the massive wall in the middle, get off the out of bounds, and then get back out of bounds on the next ramp, which is even harder. Oh, actually, no, that's not even harder. I would say the second one's the hardest, and the third one's, like, the second hardest. The first one's the easiest one. But still, you got to do it 3 times. push does not last long. Like, it's really hard. Like, okay, seriously. Like, a lot of the time, I will get push, and I reserve myself to, like, yeah, I need to do this right now, and that's the problem. Because you don't get push every time, like, you can, not even just that, but you don't consistently get it exactly 20% of the time. Like, I will have streams where I get it loads of times, and I'll have streams where I get it, like, once. So I don't know how many attempts I'm going to get at a run. So every time I get push, I pretty much have to reserve myself to, right, I need to do this now, and if I don't, I have failed. Which is bad. Like, I don't like to be in that mindset. But that's the only way to be. Because if I'm not, like, I can't do it. You know? It's really awkward. Like, I really don't like grinding for world record in this. But the only reason I am is because this is the only category in the entire game. Score percent is just a score leaderboard that's not accurate anyway because the world record holder with video proof has not submitted. And they have world record by a very long way. And stage 1 IL, I mean, why is there just a single IL? Why not the others? Like, yeah, it would work differently, but, like, and yeah, you'd need premium, but it still would be able to be a thing. And I've not been able to get to it in touch with any mods or anything, so I'm literally just, like, doing my own thing with this game at this point. Like, I don't really know what to do. And I would say that that should be the point where I need to quit the game, because it's just pointless. But I want any percent world record. I've put so many hours in, it's sunk cost fallacy at this point. I've put so much time into this run that I don't want to just give up. I've put 50 hours into just any percent. If you count in runs offline and stuff. I mean, I've probably had more like 60 or even more if you count in offline runs. So like, I don't want to give up. I'd rather grind something not Race to Overtime 2 or just go for a Race to Overtime 3 attempt, but that isn't on the leaderboard. There's no leaderboard for that. The only thing that Race to Overtime 3 would do is a score percent run. And like, I'm not gonna say it like I completely care about leaderboards, because like otherwise I wouldn't be running a game that has 11 total runners of the flagship category. But at the same time, like, these aren't categories that I'm just coming up with arbitrarily. These are decent suggestions. Race to Overtime 2, Race to Overtime no random power-ups. Good categories. Genuinely the only two, by the way. This game still doesn't have much even with those. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I even got to ranting about this again. I feel like I say this every PinOut stream. But I really want the other categories. I'm getting so fatigued with Race to Overtime. Please. I want to play this game. I want to showcase it to as many people as I can. That's why we got it on Hotfix. That's why we got it on UKSM. But I would really like there to be more categories that actually make sense. / rant. Unintended rant, for the record. That one wasn't intended. I just got there. But it's true. It is true. There's such a rich history of this game. I say that with all my games. All my submission descriptions. Oh, I thought I did it. Oh, come on. See, I always hit something like that when I go from right flipper, but it never completely gets there. Anyway, it's fine. Carry on. Yeah. So like, I don't know. I just think this game deserves so much more. I don't know what that is. More categories, more attention. Because the game has so much attention. So many people have played this game. Every time this game comes up in conversation somewhere else, someone says they remember it. But as a speedrun, it's not on the map right now.
which is understandable. It's a very high barrier to entry. You can't just do a no reset of this game, pick up the game for the first time and expect to finish. You won't. The game doesn't work like that. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Damn it! Time freeze! Oh. More runs. More runs. You know what we haven't done yet? Run 69. We have only completed 66 runs. Or at least on the splits, anyway. I know I've done way more than this. I've probably got closer to, like, 80 at this point. I did so many runs last year on holiday. And now my summer holiday is only 3 months away again. And I am still trying to grind any percent. Fun. Maybe this year I should actually, like, you know, play a game casually. Like I used to. Like this year I should actually play Breath of the Wild. Instead of just keep sitting on it. Just not playing it. Or, you know, I could write some world record progression scripts like I did last year. That's what I did last year. I played PinOut a lot, and I did the world record progression script a lot. Like, I did all of it on holiday. In, like, a few days. Whenever I had, like, creative motivation. But, like, that's with an entire 2 weeks off. 15 days of not just not working, but not streaming. If I didn't stream, I'd be able to get these world record progressions done. But problem is I'd still be really slow. I also wouldn't have the motivation every day. I'd like to say I would, but I wouldn't. It's a lot easier to start a stream and just play the game like I always do, rather than be creative with a world record progression script. Anyway, here's the push for the stream. Oh, please. Okay, not great to start off with. You know what? Considering we didn't get out of bounds for the 3rd time, that actually wasn't that bad. We got quite lucky for the rest. Okay, right, world record pace. Come on. It obviously doesn't mean much right now, but we have to put our effort in. Oh, come on. Oh my god. That's it. It's done. Already. It's done already. I'll be very surprised if this even PBs after that. Well, that's disappointing. Oh, come on. This is so bad. Okay, lucky start, but still, it makes, like, no difference to what just happened. Thanks for the goes. Here we go again. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. Aww. Oh, we ran out already. It's so over already. I'm going to finish this spit and it's over. Right, I'm going to get this power up. If I don't get push, it's over. Yeah. That's -7 to that as well. +7. Just for the power up. This is going to be a very brutal time loss. Very brutal. Oh, we didn't even hit the ramp. The easy bit. I've done that so many times. I even missed that. Oh my god, it's so over. Whatever. Go again. got 15 minutes. To be honest, I knew it wasn't going to be it as soon as the bad collision happened in Granular Rainstorm. Like, I mess up one thing very slightly, and suddenly I fall back 3 flippers. I can't recover it from there. And then I do a really bad Granular Rainstorm cannon skip. And not just a bad cannon skip, but also, I mean, the first one, 0.100, the one in Something Beneath was bad too. But, like, still not, or yeah, entering Something Beneath was bad. Or exiting 0.100 and exiting Granular Rainstorm, I should say. They were both bad. They both lost, like, 5 seconds each. But at the same time, like, the first skip was really good because the actual skip itself in the out of bounds was good. But the Granular Rainstorm one, like, just, I didn't have, the problem with that one is I didn't have much of it left over to then use in Hypersphere. And then the problem with that is that that's where the bulk of the time save is. Like, if I'm not saving all the time in Hypersphere and then also playing very well in Hypersphere, I'm not going to get any of that 20-second possible time save. And I already knew that was going to be bad. Exiting there, honestly. I really need to just do any % second half runs. Some offline runs. Because there was a point that I was doing that. And then I got world record like the day after. I'm telling you, every time I do a consistency category that doesn't actually exist as a real category, I get a world record. Or at least what I'm going for. It's happened 3 times. Out of the 3 times I've tried it. In all 3 have been different games. They've not been this game. They've all been different games. I will admit that one was a bit luck with PinOut because I didn't really do much second half runs. It was just to occupy myself with some other new splits of something I haven't done yet because I was getting very fatigued again with any %. But still, it worked. I mean, the correlation doesn't equal causation, but it did happen within the same week of me starting doing any % second half runs. So, it counts. The good thing with any % second half as well is that I don't have to grind RNG chance. I can do the same thing every time because you get push every time. The first area is Granular Rainstorm in second half. So you start there, you do all the silly collisions, and then if you get to push, you get push. And you do the thing. And I don't grind any more RNG in this game, it's just 0.100. So I can do that as a 100% consistent, like, practice method. That's why I should use it more often, I just don't. I don't really like spending an entire stream doing runs, although it's only an hour. It's still an entire stream for PinOut. Doing runs where they can't possibly PB. Like, I have done it sometimes. I've done some second half on stream, but I don't like doing it the whole stream. Because then I know I won't get anything going. Like, my thesis with this game has always been, I'm not going to practice RNG in 0.100. Because by that point, I might as well just be doing a full game run. If it was consistent, like 100% chance, then I would practice it before doing runs. I think. Just to stop myself from having to keep doing these first 2 godforsaken areas first. But at the end of the day, it's a 20% chance. Like, to me, I might as well just be doing full game runs. Because I'd still take like 30 seconds to get to the power up, even if I started in the 0.100 checkpoint. I don't know. I'm very conflicted with this game. That if it wasn't already obvious, I'm very conflicted with this game. And that's after hitting something that I'm fairly sure no one has ever hit before. Laser Racer skip. No one's ever hit that. And I'm still completely, like, stuck with this game. Oh my god. No more mistakes, Racer Reset. Very confused as to why that gate activated late. Only slightly, but I'm fairly sure it did. Come on. I'm once again asking for push. Wait, I've just realised. We can get on left side. We can get on left side in one hit. So I can lab that. I can lab Laser Racer skip. Because we can get on left side. It's just that I hate left side. But if we can do minigame skip, it doesn't matter. If I can find a consistent timing for it, like now we actually know what timing you need. Or actually, no, we don't, because it was a really dodgy collision. But still, like, we know it's possible. I could lab it. And plus, I reckon left side is a lot easier, because left side, you hit the ramp. Whereas on the right side, you go straight in the ramp. Yeah, you keep all your speed going in there. So, like, left side, it kills a bit of your speed, or it must do, if it follows physics. Because, like, you're colliding with that and it sort of kills your momentum a bit. Well, it feels like it should. Obviously, not all of it's going to be logic, it's a video game. Damn it, warp. But still, like, I could lab it. Although I could spend another, like, half an hour on it at the end and still not be able to hit it again. So I'm not going to do it on stream. That's bad. That's really bad. Yep, good excuse to reset. last reset is 8 o'clock, by the way. We got 5 minutes. Unless I want to get a run into 0.100 again for one more power-up. In which case it will be however long that takes. That is the second time that has happened in a single stream. I mean, I'll take it because it's only Area 2. But at the same time, it's no less frustrating to get out of source actually ahead and to stop dead from no fault of my own. Twice in one stream. I do not understand. I don't think that's a consistent timing, by the way. I think it just sort of happens. Because it's still getting on the... Oh, go away. It's still getting on the ramp. The same as normal. I mean, it's not worth worrying about, because 99.9% of the time I'm not hitting that. It's just that the 2 times I've hit it have both been in the same stream. And I know that I've not messed up my timing, because I've done the same thing as normal. Unless there is some very hard to spot, like, frame precise stuff in this game. In which case, can there be something that's frame precise that's actually useful? Rather than that. Whatever that is. What is that? Another weird collision. Different one. They need to check in PC and game. This is not normally. Next time the cosmic bit flip happens, can we please just skip the minigame again or something? That was cooler. Getting the same silly collision 3 times is not funny. Thank you. Wow. The gate didn't start for ages. Like, what's going on there? I'm losing time for that. Well, I would save time if it's stalled for another second. So, keep going. Really? How's that miss? I'm sure that was going in. Okay, that was a weird collision as well. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, barely saved it. Still lose a couple of seconds to that as well though. This is not great. To be honest, I shouldn't be too disappointed because like my standard of Emerald Electric now is insane. I used to like freak out whenever I got sub 1, and now like my average is sub 1 there. So
Whatever. It's +7. We'll carry it on. It's the last run of the stream. Push would be nice. Actually getting the power up would be nice. No, that's it. Alright. Well, actually, we do have a few more seconds. So we're going to go again. It's still not 8 o'clock. It is 7:59. And there's now delay. And it's 8 o'clock. Last run. Actual last run. There's no shot on the last run. This is basically how I got the last world record. There's no shot. Get through. Okay. I'll take it. Okay. Okay, nice clip in. Nice clip in. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Okay. Nothing untoward here, please. Come on. It's fine. It's okay. Get out of there. Get out of there. It's acceptable. We did clip out of bounds briefly, but you can't do anything with it here. Not really. Okay, that was a dreadful one. That was even worse than the last one, so we're probably losing time here. But it's okay. And never mind. We need a good random. And it's slow motion. God damn it. I love PinOut. Oh. Yo, Cassius. Okay, that's cheered me up a bit that you're here. How's it going? I was just on world record pace, and I failed again because I am bad at being lucky, and I've just missed the ramp again. Actually, that one doesn't matter. How's it going? I'm literally just about to end the stream. It's only because this run actually like started going that I'm still here. It's been a while. I'm still proud of you. Thank you. Thanks, bestie. I'm proud of you as well. I'm taking L's. I've procrastinated heavily on a research paper. That is so relatable. I got like 5 YouTube videos I'm working on at the moment, and not a single one has progressed further than like editing. All of them are scripts right now, except one which I've recorded the video for. Or not even that, the voiceover. Just the voiceover for a Deal or No Deal video. Oh yeah, talking of Deal or No Deal, that's probably like the one thing I've done since last time we spoke. I applied for Deal or No Deal. Oh, by the way, this could still world record. We gotta close this out now. It literally, applications closed today, so I don't know, not yet. I won't hear back yet, but I'm gonna be keeping an eye out. Come on, be a bit luckier, and we might actually be able to PB. Okay, this could still world record. Maybe. Okay, no, it can't. It can PB. It can PB. A PB would be nice. Alright, I'm gonna focus for these last, like, a minute. And then I'm gonna chat for a bit. I was gonna end, but I'm gonna chat for a bit. Because I do that at the end of, like, every stream. So, this will not be an exception. Alright, we need to make this cannon. We did it. Okay. Please. Thank you. Yes! Oh my god! What? How? That's world record. How? What? 6:38. Oh my god. What? How? Literally how? 6.6 gold. How? Oh my god. What? Huh? Oh my god. How? Last run of the stream. 2 monumental things today. First ever minigame skip in Emerald Electric. We were 20 seconds away. I literally was watching the time hit 8 o'clock. I said during the run when 8 o'clock hit. We know exactly the point. 8 PM hit. That was the last reset of the stream. Oh my god. It's back. World record's back. How? God, wow, okay. Thanks for the GG's, Theon, Cassius, Seagull. Oh my goodness, I'm still a bit ill. Oh my god. No, I didn't have world record. It keeps trading. Last time someone beat it was, like half a year ago. I keep doing streams of this, like, basically every Friday for an hour. I did like, one Race to Overtime 2 run, because I'm doing a marathon run of it on Monday for charity. And that was not good. So I decided to do any percent, and I got this. Oh my god. I cannot believe that. I'm doing an all cap slots to celebrate with Theon. I do not believe it. I think it's world record. I mean, I think I split late. I always split late. Okay, we got 2 wins. That'll do. Oh my god. Right. I mean, I always thought I could gold that. I'm fairly sure that's the first time someone's... Okay, so I've been working on a gold split system for world records when I do the world record progression. And I'm fairly sure nobody's beaten, in a world record, the gold from like 3 or 4 years ago in a run that's like not even sub 10. It's one of those golds. There's always one of those. That might have beaten it by a long way. That was flawless. Everything went perfectly, which has never happened in a run for me. Let alone world record. I cannot believe it. Oh my god. And after all that, we had 22 seconds to save
in Granular Rainstorm and Hypersphere, and we lost 10. There's now 30 to save there. All the time save is there. That's where all of the time save is. That's unreal. Like, I can't describe. That's unreal. It's all there. There's no other time saver anywhere else. There's 1 second in Source. There's 2 in Emerald Electric. Both were basically perfect, by the way. 2.2 in 0.100 and something beneath. They're combined because I do major skips with push. And I can't split while I'm doing that because I've got my hands on the iPad. 33 in Granular Rainstorm and Hypersphere. And then there's 4 in Telegraphic Distortion. That's it. That's literally it. That's the whole thing. That's it. Oh my god. The grind is over. Wow. Okay. I guess I gotta head off for YouTube. We're gonna keep chatting on Twitch. You're gonna miss the chat if you're on YouTube, sadly. You should watch on Twitch instead. We did this run live. Yeah, you've now been here for 2 of my biggest world records, by the way. Cassius. You've been here for the Golf 9 holes, which is still my, like, highlighted run for my individual level runs on my speedrun.com. And now this. You literally joined mid-run. Like, I was so done with the game. I saw you in chat. I thought, yeah, alright, I'll keep this going. I'm gonna do this run. I genuinely, I didn't think we'd even get the RNG chance. Because, by the way, there's a 20% RNG chance that I have to get any run going. If I don't get that chance, I have to reset. And that's in the 3rd split. So it's basically 2 minutes before I can even get a run going. And I have to play basically perfectly to get there. Like, I only got there like 4 or 5 times today. Oh my god. What? Right, okay, anyway. Thanks for watching on YouTube. I'm probably not done with this, to be honest. I'll probably come back to it at some point when it gets bobbed. But yeah, this is right now, at this very moment, is world record. To be absolutely safe, I probably need sub 630, which I'm probably not going to go for right now, but it's possible. It's very possible. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay. Are we ready for this? Are we ready for this moment? This might be the first time I've ever had a sub 6 sum of best. Are we ready for this reset? Actually, no. We're not ready for this reset. I need to screenshot my splits. Oh my god. Do not forget to screenshot the splits. Right. I'm going to reset this run. This should change to sub 6. 556. Sub 6 is possible. Sub 6 is actually possible. How? My, like, long-term end goal for this game was sub 8. Sub 6 is possible. No one's ever going to get it, by the way. No one's ever going to get that. But, yeah, it's possible. Oh my god. Wow. You are my good luck charm. You are. Can't believe that actually happened. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad everyone that's here right now, I'm glad you're here. Wow. Can't believe that. Yo, that does deserve a :3 in the chat room, actually. It does. What other cat emotes have we got? I'm back in England on the 20th. Oh my god, you're back in England on the 20th. Let's go. We gotta meet up a bit again then. Gotta do that. We gotta do something. Yeah. I can't think straight right now. I'll be honest. I wasn't in the right space to think. When am I ever, to be honest? But especially right now. So how long are you back then? Are you back for a while? Are you back for summer? Because I forget you've got loads of time off from uni, right? Yeah, wow, you are back for summer. That's come around so quick. Okay. So, I have a bunch of, like, because I've been submitting to speedrun marathons, I have a lot of days where I'm like over weekends, because they're normally weekend marathons, where I'm doing those. But I will definitely be around. Yeah, I'll definitely be around. Actually, I don't think there are many marathons for a while. And the next one I've got is on Monday. So, yeah. But yeah, we gotta hang out. Remote job with the uni. Some of you roving around. Nice. What sort of job you got with the uni? So is it actually like a job for the uni? Is that? I need to post about this. Before I accidentally copy something else, I need to post this in speedrunning. PinOut, world record is home. And you know what? I'm going to tweet about it as well. I'm actually going to tweet something rather than a schedule, because I can do that. Imagine me tweeting something isn't a schedule. PinOut, world record came home. There we go. It's with the Office of University Communications, helping with web design for the uni. Yo, nice. Sounds very technical. I wish I'd have been able to do something like that. Because, like, I did, like, computer science, if that's what you mean. To do, like, the coding stuff. And I was just so bad. Like, I would love to learn how to code, but I just don't have the time. Like, it would be really useful, especially for the quiz stuff I do on stream. Like, there's so many other Twitch streamers that, like, actually code their projects in, like, Unity and stuff. And then there's just me. There's, like, yeah, look at me. I use, like, look at these assets. I'm pressing Alt-GR right now to get rid of those black lines on the left-hand side. I'm not joking. OBS hotkeys I'm using. And then, like, the actual game runs through Google Sheets. Google Sheets. I run all my quizzes through Google Sheets now. Apart from Deal or No Deal, which is still stuck in purgatory in the game show overlays. Which I have to change over for, and normally crashes my OBS. Crashes my stream. To be fair, that's quite funny when that happens. You're a Google Sheets wizard, though. I literally do everything in Google Sheets. Like, I mean, I use Excel for my job, so it makes sense, but, like, I would love to help you with stream stuff, yo. Yo, that would be so based. Yeah, I mean, the Google Sheets stuff works for the quizzes, but yeah, like, I do need to know how to code. Like, it was a shame with computer science because of the way it worked. Like, we had, like, too many teachers to actually learn anything. Like, the first teacher told us, yeah, you should do your project in Python. And then the next one comes along to, like, save us with, like, 2 months left. And he says, like, you haven't started doing your projects in Python, have you? And then, like, there's only 4 of us in the class. All the sort of people that will stay silent at that sort of point. So I'm just like, yeah, yeah, alright, about that, Once made a little animated pixel art rat asset for his sub-animation. Yo, I need to do sub-animations still. I've still got the spinning star that's like a default Streamlabs one. I think they actually added stuff to Stream Elements recently to do custom alerts pretty easily. I need to do that. But yeah, there's some really cool ones like that though. Like, I've seen one in the past that's like a picture that's just sitting there. Like, sort of like PNG tubers before they were actually a thing. That moves whenever an alert goes off, which is pretty cool. Really basic computer stuff because they use Drupal, which is like Squarespace type stuff. Fair enough. So it's all sort of like there. Python is great, something really useful. Maybe it could help you out. I have resources from school. Yeah, I know like literally nothing. Like I've got so rusty. But I got so much I want to do at the moment. Like, especially with, like, people keep bothering me do it, and like with world record progressions and stuff, I said I'd do a world record progression for this game, and now I've broke a world record. I got to add another one in. God damn it! I'm giving myself too much work. Yeah. So there's that. And then like in Wii Play, I got added as a mod to Wii Play, so I've been working on stuff for that, and there's been a skip found where I need to set up a file for like 6 or more hours, and there's 5 different regions in the game, so I need to do like 4 out of the 5 on emulator. So yeah, that's fun. And because it's region locked, I need to do them all separately. And I've only done Europe so far, so I'm gatekeeping time save for everyone else. Because I'm mean. There's that, and there's bingo going on. And obviously there's just like normal stuff. And you know, being busy from a job. So, yeah. But I that is like the top thing I want to do. Learn to code. Other than everything else I just listed. Genuinely. But I know it would take a long time for me to get anywhere with like wanting to start. But I am very interested in it. Alright, I've streamed for like an hour longer than I normally do. Or at least like half an hour longer than I normally do. So I'm going to see if someone's live to raid. But it's been good to chat. We need to meet up when you're back in the UK. We need to do that. Right. Who are we raiding? I think I know who we're raiding. Well, is Queenie still live with WePlay? WePlay. I've just opened Discord and it was in the WePlay channel. No, Queenie is not live with WePlay probably. I want to start doing projects in coding, so I have experience separate from just class stuff, so I'll be totally down to work on stuff for you as good practice. I mean, that would be very helpful. I mean, that would also be, like, that would be very kind of you, but that's a lot of work for, like, for something like that. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, please do, please. Also, I forget, from, like, a year and a half ago, I remember at Christmas, was it you gifted Phasmophobia or something? We still need to play that too. Because I mentioned that on stream, and everyone was like, oh my god, you need to play that. Why have you not played that on stream yet? So, like, even, like, off stream or on stream, yeah, I'm down. Yeah, either, honestly. I need to do that. Yeah, there's lots of stuff that, like, I remember. We should get Connor involved, he gets terrified, yeah. That I would as well though. The thing is, right, like with me, I'm not the sort of person that would enjoy media like that, because with films and stuff like that, it's very predictable. There's always the tropes and stuff where you just like know what's gonna happen. Like don't go in the scary place that looks very ominous, just go in there anyway. But like in a video game, you don't really know what to expect. Like it's all very unpredictable, especially the first time. So I imagine I would be very, very scared. Or like jump scared at some points. It would be funny. Yeah, that's true. It might not be too family friendly. I don't actually stick to family friendly nowadays because I generally talk about stuff that isn't that family friendly. But I don't swear on stream. But I've not had the family friendly tag for a long time. So that's fine. You have to do scary things to advance the game. I think it's way scarier than movies. Oh, definitely. There's no question it will be. It would definitely be. I've seen like a little bit of Phasmophobia before, but not that much. But yeah, it definitely seems like it would be really fun to play in a group. Yeah. I don't know. We need to play at some point, even if we don't stream it. We need to do it. Also, I saw you subscribed. I still haven't mentioned that. I see you subscribed. I don't know if you shared it, shared the subscription, but thank you for that. Really appreciate that. Oh, my cough is back. Okay. Right, I need to head off now, because I'm gonna get called in a minute. So yeah, yeah, the button hasn't come up. Twitch being Twitch, it's fine. I can see the flower. I actually have plans to add different sub badges soon, based on WePlay tanks, different color tanks. I actually have them all planned out and stuff. It's just that I was ill the one day I planned on being productive. So yeah, that's why I still didn't do it. Yeah, it works out perfectly, because you've got player 1 and player 2, which are blue and red, and then you've got the 9 tank grades, which are all different colours, and then you have 9 more sub-badges up to 8 years. So I can then do them as, like, gemstone colours with, like, fancy patterns, rather than, or, like, gradients and stuff, rather than, the base ones. So yeah, there's that, but that will take a lot of time. And then the bit badges are going to be like a bullet. So it's going to face that way, and like the sub badge will face the way of where the bullet is coming out. Like, I really love combo sub and bit badges, so I need to do them. It's just, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to do that. I need emotes as well. I've got like no good emotes right now. That's another thing I need to do. Right. I haven't actually spoke about when I'm next streaming, and I've got like 5 seconds. So thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by. Schedule goes up on Discord and Twitter and YouTube on Sunday. I'm not live tomorrow, but I will be live on Monday on UKSM. Yeah, UKSM live. Oh yeah, Lee as well. Okay, I'm getting timed out. We need to ask Lee. Yeah, we need to do that. Anyway, right. I've been timed out, so bye.